Hello there. Welcome to the Easter Bunny Academy. I'm going to be your instructor for today's orientation. My name is Honey Bunny. Can you please tell me a little bit about you? And that is your human name. And what would you like your bunny name to become? Ah, okay, very original. Perfect. And this is your first time being an Easter Bunny, is that correct? Okay. We really love newcomers. Okay, so now that I've got your information entered, I'm just going to get a close look at you. I need to make sure that you're elite enough to join our Bunny Academy. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Now, I see that you don't have your nose on at all yet. You're not sure how to put on your nose? Well, don't worry, that's what the bunny school is for. I'll go ahead and show you my method, but remember you can always change things up once you find your own style. So what I like to start out with is just this little pink liner here. And I'm just going to kind of shape where the nose should go with this. So I'm just going to draw right along here. Okay, got that traced. So now that we have a very thin line, what I like to do next is take this pink cheek stain and just put it right underneath your nose. Okay, so look up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, just smoothing that out. Perfect. Okay, now I like to add a little bit of glitter. So while that's still wet on your nose, I'm just going to take my brush, get a little bit of glitter, tap off the excess. Then I'm just going to tap that onto your nose, get a little bit more. Off. Okay. Wonderful. Now you've got a little pink bunny nose. That's the first step to finding your bunny identity. The next step is arguably the most important and the most fun. You get to decide which color ears you want to start with. For the beginner level, we have 3 colors that you can choose from, but of course, as you move through the ranks, other colors will become available to you. Our classic starter colors are, of course, the well-known white. This is what you'll typically see. It's got the pink lining and the soft, fuzzy white back. These are what I started with. Next, you can choose blue. These ones are so pretty. I love them a lot. We just got them in recently. And last but not least, we have these gorgeous purple ones, which have these speckled detailings on the back. These have been really popular recently. Do any of these 3 colors stand out to you? You think maybe the purple one? Yeah, I really like this one too. I wish it had been available when I started. But you're kind of torn between these two also. Well, let me show you a few more features. So all of the ears come with wire inside of them. This allows them to be bent. A lot of people, such as myself, prefer sort of the half up, half down look. You can do these on any of the ears, as well as make them a little bit wider or a little thinner. This allows you to customize the ears to whatever bunny personality you're going to take on. Do you have a final decision on these? You want to go with the purple ones? That's a great choice. Just lean your head down, and I'm going to position these on your head. Just putting those right there. Do you prefer the sides of the headband to be kind of in front or behind your ears? Behind? Okay. So just carefully setting those. Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, you're getting your bunny transformation. You've got your nose and your ears. The last thing that all Easter bunnies need are their cotton tails. Yes, these tails are just safety pinned on. It's sort of a costume thing, but it's still very essential that this is part of your Easter bunny uniform. So I'll go ahead and hand that to you, and you can attach that whenever you're ready. So we only have 365 days until next Easter, so it's pretty imperative that we start training now. That way you'll have a full year of experience before you hit the ground during a live Easter next year. So I'm going to teach you a few of the most essential things that any Easter bunny needs to know. The two main responsibilities of the Easter bunny are to hide eggs and to assemble Easter baskets. So we're going to do a quick demonstration of those here today. Here's two examples of some Easter eggs you might be working with. It's important to remember though that they come in all shapes and sizes. And the thing that I like to think about as I'm selecting eggs is what I'm going to be putting into them. So for example, with a blue egg, I might think, well, maybe I should put some blue candy inside of it. And you want to make sure too, when you're hiding the Easter eggs, that you don't put the Easter eggs like two yellow ones next to each other. You want to make sure they're alternated so that you get a wide rainbow of egg colors. So I'm just going to walk you through a demonstration of how to fill them. First, you want to open them up like this. To do that, you just squeeze the sides. Some eggs have different ways to open them, but the classic eggs are just a squeeze and open. So to fill them, I'm going to select some candy. We have these little chocolates in here. We've got some Easter-shaped candy in this bowl here. And of course, you can't forget Easter jelly beans. So for the blue egg, I think I'm going to select this blue jelly bean. So I'm just going to place it inside and then close it up, just like that. Then you have this egg ready to be hidden. Let's try a couple other ones. Let's take this purple egg, for example. Going to pop it open, and I might select, for example, this purple duck candy because the egg is purple. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're just going to add that in there, close the egg up again, and now we're ready to go. So we have two eggs that have candy inside of them and are ready to be hidden. And we've got about 4 of these eggs left to fill. So how about I do 2 more and I give you to do 2 as well. Okay, here's those for you. And I think for this dark pink one, I'm actually going to add some of these chocolates. So I'll just flip open the dispenser. And since these are a little bit smaller than the other candies, I'm going to pour a couple in, okay? A couple, you don't want too many. Then make sure to close the container and seal the lid back up. So we have a few small candies in there now. What candy would you like to use to fill up your egg? We have these Easter shaped kind of chalk candies here. They come in all colors and designs. There's bunnies and chickens. Pretty much everything that's classically Easter. And we have these speckled jelly beans. I love that they're speckled. It makes them look a little bit like robin's eggs. And then of course we have these little chocolates to choose from. So which do you think you'd like to fill your pink egg with? You'd like to fill it with one of these cute little bunny candies. Okay, that's a great choice. Yep, so just close that up and then you can set it over into the done pile. Let's do our last one together. I think I'm going to load mine up a little bit special. I'm going to add in one yellow jelly bean and a yellow little ducky as well. That will make this egg an extra special treat for whoever finds it. Alright, so you have your 2 eggs completed. Can I take a look at them to make sure they're assembled right? Okay, so they're closed up right. That's really important because we don't want the candy leaking out, and then when a kid finds the egg, it's empty. So you've done a really good job sealing them up, and let's check what you have inside. So you have this beautiful orange jelly bean right inside the orange egg. That's exactly what we want to see. And in the pink one, you have this lovely little bunny in there. That's absolutely perfect. A+ work. So over the course of the next year, we're going to need you to practice this skill. This is one of the most essential functions that an Easter Bunny plays. You'll need to be able to make an upwards of 1,000 eggs for your area of Easter Bunny egg hiding. Okay, and there's one more thing about egg hiding that I need to teach you about, and that's the golden egg. So for every 1,000 or so eggs that you hide, you need to hide one golden egg. This egg has some special goodies in it that are different than candy. You can be really creative with what you put in here. You can put like a little Snickers bite, or my favorite is to put a little toy inside. So I have this little toy that we could put in, or I even have this cute little game toy that we can put in as well. Which do you think we should put in this golden egg? You want to put the fidget spinner? I think that's a really good idea. So, just like the other eggs, we open this one up, place the fidget in, and then close it just like this. And now we have our fidget toy inside of this special golden egg prize. So once you've mastered that, the next skill that all bunnies need to know is Easter basket assembly. This is pretty easy, but it still takes an artful eye to assemble it in a pleasing way. So the first step is to choose your basket color. Our example basket today is going to be this purple basket. And the next step is to take some Easter grass. You can find this a number of places. Just make sure that it's dry and crinkly just like this, okay? So you're going to need to break it up a little bit, fluffing it up just like this. We don't want it to get too messy, so keep your shape in mind. I'm going for the round shape of this basket. So we're just kneading this. Okay, once you have a nice nest up here, what you're going to do is take your basket and just carefully place it inside. And you can kind of press down just like this so that all of our goodies will stay inside the basket. Once we have our grass neatly tucked into the basket, it's time to start adding our toys. So the toys that we have for this example basket are going to be this cute blue rabbit stuffed animal. I love the sparkles and glitter on him. I think this is going to be our main focus. So we're just going to nestle him right in there. The next thing I think we should add is this fun little bunny jump rope. I love giving them outdoor toys because Easter's in the spring, the weather's finally getting good, and they'll take this outside to go play with it. So I'm going to kind of nestle those right next to a stuffed animal with the bunnies facing out, just like that. And last, I thought this paddleboard would make a great addition and match the blue theme of our box. I love paddleboards so much. It's really fun to just kind of keep one around for whenever you're bored. So I think the placement for this could be maybe somewhere in here. And the last thing we need to add is one Easter egg. So I'm just going to put that right in front there. As you can see, this is a very basic but beautiful Easter basket. If you can start practicing with the more basic Easter baskets, you'll be assembling huge gift baskets in no time. I'm absolutely thrilled with your work here today. I know you're going to make an absolutely wonderful Easter bunny, and I can't wait to see the work that you do. Here is your Easter bunny badge. You can wear it on your shirt or on a necklace or even up in your hair if you want. Yep, it certifies you as an official Easter bunny. So you'll train this year, and then when Easter comes next year, you'll be on our first team, which are our first year Easter bunnies. I hope to see you then. I can't wait to see how your skills develop. All right, bye-bye.